Good day, everyone. In this presentation, I will discuss the weather patterns and climatic systems that influence typhoons in the Philippines. Typhoons form when warm ocean water evaporates and rises, creating a low-pressure center. As surrounding air rushes in, the system begins to rotate and strengthen. Several weather systems contribute to typhoons. First, we have the easterlies. These are warm winds that originate from the Pacific Ocean and blow toward the Philippines. They usually dominate the country's weather during the first half of the year. Because they carry hot and humid air, they help warm the ocean's surface, creating ideal conditions for the development of cloud clusters and low-pressure areas or LPAs. When the ocean is sufficiently warm, the rising moist air can lead to thunderstorms that may eventually organize into a tropical cyclone. Second, we have monsoons. The country experiences two monsoons, both of which affect typhoon behavior. The southwest monsoon, also known as habagat, brings warm, moist air from the Indian Ocean and West Philippine Sea, resulting in increased rainfall and enhancing the strength of approaching storms. On the other hand, the northeast monsoon, or amihan, brings cool and dry winds from China and Siberia. While it generally cools the atmosphere, it can also influence the direction and speed of tropical cyclones, sometimes steering them toward or away from land. In some cases, the interaction between an active monsoon and a tropical cyclone can further intensify rainfall and winds. Third is the Intertropical Convergence Zone, or ITCZ. The ITCZ is a region near the equator where the trade winds from the northern and southern hemispheres meet. This zone is known for persistent cloud formation, thunderstorms, and heavy rainfall because warm, moist air continuously rises and condenses. When disturbances within the ITCZ become organized enough, they may develop into LPAs and later intensify into tropical depressions or typhoons. The ITCZ often causes wet weather in the Philippines even without a storm, and when it becomes active, it can serve as a breeding ground for tropical cyclones. Finally is low-pressure areas, or LPAs. An LPA forms when air pressure in a particular region drops, causing surrounding air to rush inward and rise. As the warm, moist air ascends, clouds and thunderstorms begin to form. If environmental conditions such as warm sea surface temperatures, sufficient moisture, and atmospheric rotation are present, the LPA may strengthen into a tropical depression, then into a tropical storm, and eventually develop into a typhoon. Most typhoons that enter the Philippine area of responsibility begin as LPAs in the Pacific Ocean. Together, these systems contribute to heavy rainfall, thunderstorms, lightning, and strong winds during typhoons. Understanding them helps us prepare for extreme weather.